The world is living in a rush. We are living in a time where the world demands our attention, our consumption, and our production 24 hours, 7 days a week. We are rushed, stressed out, and anxious more than any other generation before us. It seems impossible to be able to slow down and embrace a slow living lifestyle. But making the commitment to intentionally slow down in life can have so many benefits. When life is hitting hard, with prices soaring, and life so uncertain, what if the fix is not only easy, but will be so much better for us in the long run? Slow living fosters mindfulness, gratefulness, and a sense of peace in challenging times. By embracing slow living and a more intentional life, you can cut unnecessary expenses and truly enjoy the simple things of life. Slow living helps you to embrace life that prioritizes mindful spending and gratefulness for what you already have. This mindset can help you build resilience against financial hardship. Embracing a slow lifestyle, cutting out the hustle, and finding peace in the smaller things can help you to shift away from the current consumeristic society that has you spending money without thought, clicking that buy button on something that won't last and won't be valued. It helps you to build a non-monetary income, to give you more stability at home. As you build your slow life, you'll find that you lean into more skills that help you build your home for resilience. Skills like gardening, where you're finding peace with your hands in the soil, while growing food for your family. Learning to preserve the food with canning, dehydrating, and freezing. By preserving this food, you have food that was grown for free or locally from a local farmer, preserved for use for your family for the future. These two acts alone can save your family a tremendous amount of money over your lifetime. Learning to make things from scratch. You may start off learning to make meals from scratch, buying locally sourced ingredients, then move on to desserts and snacks and even homemade bread. This is the home economy. By creating things at home, you keep your income in the home instead of distributing it to stores to do the work for you. We pay for convenience, not just monetarily, but with our souls as well. We as humans are creative beings and are meant to create things. But we are in a system now that diminishes our creation and forces us to purchase from huge companies poorly made items so that we are freed up to work more for this system. This system does not work in our favor, but in the favor of large companies and wealthy businessmen. But it does not need to stop at food. Delve into your creative soul and start making homemade gifts for birthdays and Christmases. I love doing this with friends and family. We've done many different homemade items in the past, including jams, sauces, shaving oil, paintings, and wreaths. Staying out of the busy stores at Christmas time, staying home and listening to music and calmly putting together presents not only saves a lot of money, but it's also so calm and so joyful. It brings so much peace to a normally stressful time. In a time where normally we are so stressed out and worried about the bills coming in because Christmas can be so expensive. Now I just worry about what thing I might be making and getting the ingredients or the materials necessary. And maybe I'm bartering for these, where I'm sharing something with friends and they will share back in return. And then I can make a gift for somebody else with that item. This could be fabric, it could be garden goods, it could be even baking goods. Bartering is another superpower of the slow living community, where you are a community with your neighbors, with your friends and your family, where you share an overabundance of something and get something in return. And this way you're not running out to stores last minute for certain things. Things are borrowed and bartered for, and you're never going without. And building community all at the same time. In a slow lifestyle, we are not continually rushing out to buy the new trend or the new clothes or the new furniture. There's a simple pleasure and gratitude for what we already have, an appreciation and caring for the things we own. And when those things start to deteriorate, we fix them, mending or repairing when it's needed. This is also the home economy. Instead of running out and buying new items continually, we keep our money and appreciate and repair what we already have. We are inundated every day with advertisements and influencers telling us what we need to buy next. The next magic thing to buy to finally make us happy and healthy. But in the end, none of it works, and we are no more happy or healthy, but much more broke. Our inboxes are full, demanding our attention, and newsletters littered with coaches and courses to buy, all promising a better life. But it's all just smoke and mirrors. The only person that can truly make you happy is you. And by walking away from all that noise and all the distraction of social media, taking time to slow down and just be, you may be able to find that elusive happiness, the gratitude, the joy in everyday tasks. I find nothing more pleasurable than spending the day tending the garden, preserving the goods, and baking a beautiful pie, all for my family to enjoy. Do I make a ton of money? Absolutely not. But I do have a good home economy. I may not buy the best clothes or have the best new car, but I have time with my family. I'm able to sit peacefully with my children and read to them. I'm able to spend time with my husband, and I'm able to provide for them in the kitchen. This is richness. This is true wealth. Slowing down and adopting a more mindful and intentional lifestyle not only helps our mental health, but also helps us to save a lot of money. By creating more at home and instilling a lifestyle of gratefulness and appreciation. What are your favorite slow living habits, the things that bring you the most joy? Let me know in the comments. I know that Jim Carrey once said that he wished everybody was rich so that they had enough money to buy whatever they wanted, so that then they would finally realize that money is not the answer to happiness. And I think that is so very true. If you're looking for more ways to save money around the house, I have an entire playlist of frugal living ideas to help you out. I've linked it right here, so make sure that you check out that playlist because it has a lot of ideas. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you next time.